What's happening, my Jack family? Coach Scott here, jacked40.com and shredded40.com. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked at the 40 podcast. Today we're going to talk about how to boost your metabolism after 40. And this stems from a great comment that I received on a recent video, the best diet to get lean after 40, from a fellow subscriber named Arf. Arf is 40 years old, he's lean, and he feels that the younger bros just don't understand how hard it is to get lean and stay lean after 40. So I probed him a little bit more as to why he thought it's much harder for us to get lean, stay lean after 40. He mentioned that our metabolism changes a lot between the age of 20 and 40, and he felt like when he was 20, he could eat tons of junk food and not gain any weight at all. I think that's something that a lot of us can relate to here. And to a certain degree, he's correct. There is a difference in our metabolism, but there isn't a huge difference in our metabolism if you keep all things the same. Now, if you use the calorie calculator on my website, I'll include a link down below. If you keep your activity levels the same, your height is the same, your weight is the same, and you just change your age, from myself as an example here, 45 years old, where my total daily energy expenditure based on heavy exercise, 6 to 7 days per week, I'm looking at burning about 2,669 calories. If I change that to just my age of being 20, that boosts my metabolism up to my total daily energy expenditure up to 2,960 calories. So that's a difference of 300 calories, all things the same except just changing my age. So age does have an impact on your metabolism. There is no doubt about it. But is it a lot? Is it drastic? If you look at 2,669 calories compared to 2,960 calories, a 300 calorie difference there, that's only like a 10% difference in my total energy expenditure throughout the day. So it may be, it's a lot. I mean, that's a small meal. I would love to be able to eat 300 extra calories compared to what I can right now and my weight stay the same, but it's not drastic. It's not a big change. And the big reason why I think a lot of people noticed that they could eat a lot more when they were 20 compared to 40 or 45 is that they were a lot more active when they were younger. For myself personally, at 20, I was playing multiple sports all the freaking time. I never stopped moving, and it was like a lot of high energy movements, a lot of high energy activities. So I was burning a ton of calories just being crazy freaking active all the time. So that makes a huge difference in your metabolism. So if you're a lot more sedentary now than you were back then, that is going to have a significant impact on your metabolism, not so much just your age. Now, clearly we can't change our age, but what we can do is change our activity level, and that is hands down, without a doubt, the best way to boost your metabolism after 40. I mean, it's not even close to anything else that you can do. So before you go trying any different little tips and tricks of drinking lemon water or ice cold water or taking certain supplements or spices or whatever, move more. That is the absolute key to boosting your metabolism after 40. Now, if we go back to my calculator there, if we simply change the activity level from heavy exercise, 6 to 7 days per week, to very heavy exercise where you're moving twice per day, that's going to allow me to consume another 300 calories. Chances are even more so, especially, I mean, this is why I just encourage you to move as much as possible, to sit as little as possible. For me, I work at a stand-up desk for at least 8 hours a day. That simple act of standing instead of sitting can allow me to consume 300 more calories per day. It's gonna boost my metabolism up by 300 more calories. What I encourage you to do is to participate in activities that you absolutely love and enjoy. I want you living your freaking life to the fullest. That's what this Jacked After 40 lifestyle is all about. If you're gonna boost your metabolism, do it in a way that allows you to get more enjoyment out of life. For me personally, I love working out 5 days per week. I love hitting the gym. I love the feel of it. That is going to boost my metabolism up a bit. I may burn, let's say, 200 calories, maybe 300 calories in a workout session if I'm lucky. I could burn even more if I don't sit between sets like a lot of people do. Walk around, walk to the water fountain, go talk to people, but keep yourself moving around, pacing around the gym between sets. That's gonna burn a few extra calories during that training session. Get out for a walk, get out for a morning walk. It's a great way to ground yourself in the moment. Begin your day with a sense of gratitude, relieve some stress. Just get your brain going, keep you focused and ready to start your day. So you're burning some calories, like a good half-hour walk. Maybe you'll burn a little more than 100 calories there. So it's not significant calorie burn, but again, it's gonna elevate your metabolism a bit. wind down the end of your day with another walk, or just do other activities. Get out paddleboarding, get out bike riding, shoot hoops with your kids, just play anything with your kids. Just be active doing fun things where you're allowing yourself to get more joy out of life. That is really the key. The more you can stack on top of each other, all the different activities that don't beat you down, wear you down, make you want to sit afterwards and feel exhausted. You want activities, you want to just do activities constantly, all the time, each and every day. And once again, that you enjoy, make you feel fulfilled, make sure again that you are living your life to the fullest. Another way to boost your metabolism after 40, at least keep your metabolism elevated, is to spend as little time dieting as possible. The whole get lean, stay lean approach, it's a big reason why I'm a huge proponent of that. Dieting in itself is going to lower your metabolism, and even after the diet ends, it's going to take a little time for your metabolism to build back up once you get up to maintenance level calories and even a gentle surplus. So what I highly recommend is when you, after getting lean, staying lean and building muscle by consuming just a slight calorie surplus, nothing big, maybe looking at 100 calorie surplus. The benefit of that is that it's going to allow you to stay in that gentle calorie surplus, providing your body with enough fuel to build muscle for an extended period of time, say 11 months out of the year, and you only have to spend 4 months dieting to shed any little fat that you may have gained during that process. So your metabolism stays elevated for 11 months, and it's only a 4-week period where you're dieting, and your body hardly adapts to that. It's not going to be that much of a challenge for your body to, your metabolism isn't going to need to slow down all that much in order to compensate for that 4-week deficit. Whereas if you take a more aggressive approach to building muscle, like greater calorie surplus, say 500 calorie surplus per day, within 4 months, you're going to gain a significant amount of weight that's going to cause you to need to go into a dieting phase that's going to last 12, maybe even 16 weeks. So basically, half your year, you're going to be dieting. You're going to be in a calorie deficit where your metabolism is going to slow down. And then say you get back into that 4-month muscle building phase, where in your 500 calorie surplus, that first month of that surplus, your metabolism is still trying to get back up to where it was before you started dieting again. So maybe you have 3 months where your metabolism is really revved up before you have to frickin' diet down again. That is just, I think, a ridiculous approach for us men over 40. That whole bulking and cutting, that whole up and down like crazy just isn't worth it. And in the end, the amount of muscle that you gain is going to be pretty much the same, if not the same, if not even better, if you take that nice, slow and steady, consistent approach of just a gentle surplus over the course of 11 months, and just spending as little time dieting as possible. So you want to keep your metabolism elevated most of the year, rather than spending half of your dieting down and your metabolism slowing down in that process. So tied in very closely to the get lean, stay lean approach, where you are spending very little time throughout the year dieting, is to spend most of your time focused on building muscle. Muscle is metabolically active, so if you can gain 1 to 3 pounds of muscle each and every year, that is going to be one of the best ways for you to boost your metabolism after 40. And another thing you can do to boost your metabolism after 40 is to consume more protein. We're not talking about excessive, crazy amounts of protein, but making sure that you're getting an adequate amount. Protein is the building blocks for building muscle, so you got a big benefit there, but it's also got a high thermic effect for this food, meaning that your body is going to burn more calories breaking it down. So make sure that you're consuming a good amount of protein in your diet, an adequate amount of protein. I'd say at least 1 gram of protein per pound body weight. A lot of us will recommend like 1.2 grams per pound body weight, maybe even upwards of 1.5. A lot more research needs to come out in the higher amounts of protein there, but we'll eagerly await that. Another great way to boost your metabolism after 40 will also have a very positive impact on your overall health. And that is to make your gut health a top priority. One thing you can do to improve your gut health is to consume more fermented foods, things like sauerkraut, things like kefir, like I have in my morning breakfast shake each and every day. I have 1 cup of homemade kefir, and that is just full of live bacteria, just trillions of live bacteria in there that are working to improve my immune health and keep my metabolism healthy. So highly recommend that you make gut health a top priority. And this final tip may not boost your metabolism after 40, but it's going to help prevent your metabolism from slowing down. And that is to make sure you're getting an adequate amount of quality sleep each and every night. You know it. I am going to be drilling this point into your head just about every single video here. Now, if you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep each and every night, it can cause your cortisol levels to increase, which is going to cause your body to want to conserve energy, to kind of store energy as fat. It's also going to have a negative impact on your hormones, which can make it more challenging for your body to convert food to energy. The other thing with getting an adequate amount of sleep, quality sleep each and every night, you're going to have more energy to want to move more. You're going to want to give yourself the best of yourself to everything you're doing throughout the day. Your performance in the gym is going to be a heck of a lot better. And if you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep, not only are you not going to have energy, but it's been shown to increase your appetite as well. So all those things are going to cause you to eat more and move less happen when you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep. But when you're getting an adequate amount of sleep, it's going to want to encourage you to move more, and it's not going to spike your appetite as well. So huge overall benefits to your hormone health, your overall health, your energy levels, your focus, your memory, all these things when you're getting an adequate amount of sleep each and every night. So again, although it's not going to boost your metabolism, it's going to play a key role in regulating your metabolism and just keeping you active throughout the day. And that's it. No fancy schmancy tricks, no detoxes, no cleanses, no skinny teas. These are the things that are actually going to have a very positive impact on boosting your metabolism after 40. Focusing on moving more is the top priority. Eating more, spending less time dieting, more time focused on building muscle that's more metabolically active, consuming more protein, which is going to burn more calories digesting, as well as the building blocks for building more muscle, focusing on improving your overall gut health. And the last thing, but not least, is sleep. Making sleep a top priority in your life. Again, how could I forget sleep? I just mentioned sleep, I was just talking about sleep, and I drill sleep into your home every single time, just off the top of my head there. But those are the key things that are absolutely going to have a very positive impact on boosting your metabolism after 40. So although age is going to have an impact on your metabolism, it's going to slow down as we age, we can keep our metabolism as high as it can possibly be by being more active and doing everything that I shared here today. Hope you enjoyed today's video, today's podcast. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from listening to today's podcast, do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback on today's video. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next podcast.